What up, peeps, and welcome back to the Lionel Beast Show. It's your first time tuning into the channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos, man. Also, make sure y'all click that notification bell button so anytime I drop a brand new video, y'all be the first ones to get it. Now, it appears that, man, Big Sean is finally actually, coming out and giving more information on, some of the things that we may not have understood in terms of him being an artist and also him being in the limelight. Now, recently, man, he took to Instagram to basically address his mental health and also his breakup with his girlfriend. Now, he did post 3 videos back to back, man, part 1, part 2, and part 3. You could tell, man, he definitely had a lot to get off of his chest. Now, he is also indicating, man, he's seen a therapist and he's actually understanding that, man, some of his relationships he's been through, including the one with Jhene, man, has definitely been a toxic situation. Now, Big Sean also spoke about his struggles with anxiety and depression, and it actually forced him to cancel some of his tours in 2018. Now, he did speak out previously, man, regarding, the issues he's had with, depression, anxiety, and a lot of us didn't know that, man. I mean, some of you guys may have known. Me personally, I did not know. Now, he did go out and tell his fans that, man, around his 30th birthday, discovered that, like, some weird things was going on in his life, man. He just wasn't happy no more. It was a lot to deal with. Usually when men hit their 30s, man, they actually change mostly for the better. I mean, throughout the 20s, man, you can kind of be a little bit selfish and, you're just kind of everything's about you. But usually when you hit the 30-year-old mark, man, you start to kind of reevaluate your life. He was just like, yo, I wasn't feeling like myself. I couldn't figure out why. He just felt lost and he didn't know how he had actually got there. Now, Big Jhene Aiko, man, they started dating around like 2016. They kept a very private relationship. They didn't really want anybody to know they was together, even though, people are smart. People know exactly what's going on. He actually broke up shortly after his 30th birthday. So mind you, I told y'all when men hit their 30s, man, they do change up. So it's not ironic that he actually broke up with her after his 30th birthday. Now, since then, man, there is rumors that him and Ariana Grande are actually linked together. Now, I will play these clips right here, man, of Big Sean, man, telling his 10.8 million followers his very deep and touching story. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. Share the videos, and I'm going to peep y'all on the next one. Rolling the clip.
Going into another year of life, you know what I'm saying, wiser. I'm definitely seeing things different than how I used to see them. And I just wanted to speak on it and share, because a lot of y'all need insight just like I do and probably felt similar too. But, around this time last year, around my birthday, it was good for me, but it was wild for me too because I felt like something wasn't all the way connecting with my energy. I'm big on energy. And I wasn't feeling like myself and I couldn't figure out why. So what I did was I stepped back from everything I was doing, everything I had going on, because somewhere in the middle of it, dog, I just felt lost. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know how I got there. And I've been meditating since I was 17 years old, and, that helps with like anxiety, depression, all those things that I felt in my life, but it wasn't doing it all the way for this. So I knew that this required some special attention. So what I did was I started therapy. You know what I'm saying? I got a good therapist. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed enough to talk to some super spiritual people. And they made me realize one thing that I was missing in my life. And one thing I was missing was clarity. You know what I'm saying? I needed clarity. And clarity about who was around me, what I was doing. Even the music, which is like my happiness, my joy. That was always an escape for me. Was starting to feel like a burden. It was starting to feel like a job. The relationships around me, people I was growing up with, I had like a lot of toxic relationships around me. Even the relationship with my mom was like getting to a point where we wasn't talking like that. And it was just weird, because that had never been like that with me and her. So I realized that it all started with me and I had to analyze myself. I couldn't point the finger at anybody else. I had to point it at myself and, nurture those relationships that were important to me. But most importantly, nurture the relationship with my realizing that, you can't give or depend on somebody for love or a good time and all that if you can't give it to yourself, dog, right? So, I started doing things by myself or just doing things I never thought I'd do, like going skydiving, just whatever I thought was fun, just doing it, right? And in the midst of that, I definitely rediscovered myself and, found a whole new energy and me being the source of it, not somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And then I started getting back to making the music, and it started being fun again. And I'm making the best music of my life. You know what I'm saying? I started nurturing those relationships that were important to me, and putting that time into that unconditional love. You know, that conditional love is cool. That money, that instant gratification, but your foundation, what you stand on when everything else goes, is that unconditional love. So, hey man, put the energy back into yourself. Be clear about what you want to do, who you want to do it with, and just know that it all translates to happiness. And it feels good to be back at a higher level.